And we are live. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. No videos for us tonight, but we are all here. Everybody wave. There's me, Stuart, Emily, and Becky, and we're doing a 4-player playthrough of White Castle with the Matcha expansion. You just pass me the box, Emily. So this is the expansion to the 2023 game. This came out last year. Thank you very much to Thames Cosmos UK for sending it to me. And I've not played it yet. In fact, none of us have played it, and none of us know how to play it. Thankfully, we have a rule book. So what we're going to do is we are going to learn how to play the expansion for White Castle. If you are watching the stream and you know how to play it, and we get something wrong, please tell us. But other than that, we're going to jump in, and we're going to explain what we've got. So first thing is, we've got loads more cards. So there are loads more of the starting action cards, more of the starting resource cards, more castle cards for the first floor, more castle cards for the second floor, more castle cards for the third floor. You know, you only ever use one card on the third floor, and we've picked one of the new ones. You are supposed to just shuffle them all together and pick at random, but we picked one of the new ones. We have some more garden cards that we've shuffled in. We've got 2 new types of cards. We've got calligraphy cards, and we have flower arrangement cards. And I think I've got a promo set that was in the box as well, so I've shuffled them in as well. If you know White Castle, you may be thinking, what's this extra board at the bottom? This is an extra board with a new green bridge with new kind of like limey, greeny dice. So yes, we're going to be playing 3 rounds, same as before, but we're going to get 4 turns per round. So we're going to be taking 12 actions, 12 turns in total over the course of the game. All on this bottom board, we have lily pad tiles. Again, the game comes with more of them. You pick 3 at random. We've got these tiles, which are called ceremony tiles. You put one of them blue side up here in the pond. You put 3 of them yellow side up here in the tea house. And then each starting set of cards has one of them included with it. I think that's it for the setup, isn't it? Oh, new player boards with a new resource, which we've just Googled and found out it's called Chasen, which is a tea whisk made out of bamboo. And nobody knows when they started using it, but it was a few hundred years ago. So, yeah, player boards have slightly changed because you've now got a new line of workers, which are the geishas, and you've got a new resource as well. Right. So, expansion setup. We've done all of that. Let's dive into how you play the game. Yeah, so new game spaces. Right, we have tea fields over here. We have the outskirts of Himeji. So the outskirts of the castle is here. We have your personal domain. That's not new. Okay, and we have the green bridge. It's been a long time since we last visited the pond. Its water is transparent in the spring, and we can contemplate how the koi fish dance in it. Okay, right. So the green bridge and dice work just like the other 3 colours. When one of the green dice is taken from the left side, you get the lantern bonus as normal. The green dice cannot go to the castle, since there are no green coloured tiles, and the placement rules must be followed. However, the green dice can go to the well. They can go outside the walls, and they can go on your domain in the green line. Okay, I guess they can go here as well.
And maybe here.
I guess they can.
Yeah, that's outside the castle.
Oh, that's all one space outside the castle. Right, okay. There are ticks and stuff to show where they can go. So they can go here as well. Right, tea fields. So dice of any colour can be placed in this location, and up to 2 dice can be stacked, unless you're playing a 2-player game. When you place a die here, you perform a geisha action, which is described on page 7. Okay. Page 7. Right, geishas. So, just like for the courtier, a geisha action allows you to perform 2 different actions, one of them, or both actions, possibly using different geisha pieces. I don't know where this is printed, but you can spend 2 coins. It's here.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the... Where's the icon for the geisha action? Oh, it's the teapot. So that is the geisha action, which is actually here.
Teapot.
It's the teapot.
Yeah.
So it's this. So you can spend 2 coins to gain entrance to the tea garden. Take the geisha piece, take the leftmost geisha piece, and place it in the space at the entrance. Oh, that's here. So they go here to start with, I think.
Okay.
And they're worth 2 points if they're still here at the end of the game. The entrance to the tea garden may contain any number of geishas. Is it there?
And then you can go over that.
Oh, okay, it is there. It is
I
there.
suppose it looks like a gate.
The arrow's
Oh, I
pointing
don't
there.
know.
Yeah, the arrow is pointing that way.
Do you choose which way you go from the gate?
I mean,
It
that's
has that to
purple,
do with the
and that's not
pond.
purple, but it is there. So
Yeah.
that's where you start.
Okay.
And or walk the path of tea. So take one of your geishas who is in the tea garden and pay 2 or 5 chasen, which is the these things that look like tea whisks. This movement cannot be split between different geishas and must be applied all at once. From the entrance, you can advance towards the tea house or towards the pond.
Okay.
Once a direction is chosen, you can't change to the other direction. Each space on the path of tea can hold any number of geishas from all of the clans. On the other hand, only one geisha from each clan can be at the pond overlook. So this is the pond overlook. It's got to be.
Okay.
So you can only have one of each player here. And only 2 geishas from each clan can fit in each of the 3 rooms of the tea house. So that's here, 2 per colour.
Yeah.
2 per player colour. After moving, the geisha can do the following things as indicated in the space where their movement ends. So if you end up on the pond, then your journey will end here, and you can carry out the pond action, which grants 3 water lily rewards, presumably all of them, or pay 3 coins to do that, which in this case is do the soldier action and get 2 coins. But you have to have 3 coins to be able to do it.
Is that 3 water lily rewards?
You
Like
get
those
all of
3.
them.
You
Yeah,
can't
you get
pick
all
3
of
one.
those. Yeah, so
Okay,
each
I'm
one of
not
those
going
ones.
up the slides.
Right. Over here, you get to do that.
Which
Okay,
is
that
these.
is the outskirts of Himeji. You take the top flower arrangement card or the calligraphy card. Perform the action on the yellow curtain on that card. Should they be face up? They should be face up.
Might be
Probably.
handy to see.
Yeah.
The others are, aren't they?
C. Shuffle them. Place them face up. Okay, so I'll just flip that over.
So we've got a yellow curtain.
Where were we? So
Oh,
yes, so perform the action on the yellow curtain on that card and then place it directly in your lantern area on the corresponding side.
Oh, because then you... Okay.
So you do the yellow curtain effect and immediately then put it there.
Okay.
Okay, right. So, important, if it's the last card in the deck, still carry out the yellow curtain action, but don't take the card. Right. So that's that. That is the black curtain action, which is exactly the same as that one, except carry out the action shown on the blue curtain on either the top flower arrangement or the calligraphy card, but you don't take it.
okay.
You
Then
don't take
that's
the
the
card.
more powerful action.
Yeah, so with this one, you do the yellow curtain, take the card. With that one, you just do the blue curtain.
And sorry, for the first step, it's just that first card. It's not the other side.
Either one of
Either
those,
one,
you
okay.
choose. Yeah. The tea house. If your geisha completes her journey to the tea house, you choose one of the 3 rooms to place her in, and then carry out the action on the ceremony tile in that room. No more than 2 geishas for the same player in the same room. Each room has a different reward at the end of the game.
Oh, yes.
So that is going to give you, for every one you have in this house, you're going to get 2 points for every gardener. That one is 2 points for every soldier, and that one is for every 2 points for every courtier in the castle.
There's...
See page 11.
Including the gate, is it?
Is it included in the gates?
It's a slightly different image for that
Oh.
one.
That's a little confusing.
Yeah, looks like it's got that gate action on it as well, hasn't it? Yeah.
It'd be fun if it was just people.
Yeah,
at the
including
gate.
those at the gate.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So that one does give you points for ones at the gate.
Okay.
Right.
So I understand that.
Yeah.
The other two are not so
Okay.
much.
So, where were we? That was.
Do you put people in the house,
Yeah.
and then do you get those bonuses?
Yeah, so you...
That was the tea fields. Yeah. So the
Yeah.
tea fields allow you to do the geisha action, which is all of that stuff we've explained.
So you put a person in there, you get
So
to
do you
do
get
that
those? Do you get to
immediately.
do
You
those
get that
then?
immediately. Yeah.
All right.
And
Yeah.
we...
we
Yeah, we're
don't
not
know what
picking
those
it
are
up,
yet.
we're just leaving
No,
it
it just stays there.
Okay.
Stays there. Right.
Oh, it's that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're going to get your style.
Personal domains. So your personal domain, you will have one of these, and it will slot in there. So when you place a green die, rules for placement are the same. In addition to gaining the resources shown in that line, if you pay a daimyo seal, you get to do that. Whatever that is. So
Yeah.
we'll go through what these do in a minute. Important, your this icon does not allow you to activate the green die light. So if you see that icon, which we didn't have in our previous game, I don't know if we've got it here, but it used to be that you activate What did that icon used to mean?
Anything in the castle, isn't it?
Perform a personal domain action as if you've placed a die in one of your 3. Yeah, it's one of the actions there. So that action does not allow you to perform that because it's not one of those 3.
Okay, I don't remember seeing that.
No, we didn't see it.
We didn't see it in the previous one.
Okay, cool.
So there's a new kind of clan member with the geishas and a new resource, the Japanese tea whisks that are called chasen. Yes, daimyo seals. So daimyo seals can now be used. 2 of them can gain a chasen.
Yep.
So interesting. I guess it's not a resource because otherwise they would have just merged it with that. Wouldn't
Maybe they didn't want to change that symbol for
True.
previous rules.
Yeah, because it's this.
No, it says any resource or a chasen.
Okay.
So if we ever come across something that says a resource, it's not that.
Okay.
Cool.
I think. Right, geishas we've explained. We've done that. We've done that. Tea house, we've done that. There's some examples. I think we're okay. End of the round. Hang on. I'm sure there's more stuff, but the end of the round is triggered now when there are 4 dice left instead of 3. Turn order is determined the same way. Gardens is resolved in the same way. So the green bridge must also be taken into account.
So
if there are any dice left on the green bridge at the end of the round, the player who has a geisha overlooking the pond may take either the 3 water lily rewards or pay 3 coins to do that. So it works in the same way as if they were a gardener.
yeah.
Okay. And prepare the following round, which is done.
All right. So what do all the
So
images
yeah,
mean?
I was going to say, what do all the images mean? So what was it? We wanted to know that one. Gain the rewards from 2 different stone garden tiles, even without having gardeners on them.
That's that
That's
part.
these ones, yes. Okay, so that's what that does. That one, fishes. Fishes. Gain all 3 water lily rewards from the pond twice.
Oh. Okay.
So I think I had this problem with the original game, is that some icons were not where they should. That icon should be here to show you that is that.
Yes, yeah.
And
yeah,
that icon should be here to show
a
that
couple fishes in nearby there
Yeah.
or something. I suppose there's some up there.
there is some fishes, but it's not. I want that icon.
Yeah.
So
So that means
that is basically
Get all 3 of them
that,
twice.
not that, just that
Okay.
twice.
because it's got the number 2 on it.
Okay.
So they're the water lily rewards.
They are
and
water
that's
lily
the different
rewards, yeah.
thing. Okay.
Okay, what other
one
icons do we
above
want
it.
to see? That one.
Yeah.
That's two of the stone garden.
You get the rewards.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a gardener there.
Because it's sort of brownie. Okay, so we've got
So let's go through these.
That
So
is-
that one,
do a black castle action.
Yeah, we
gain
don't
a
know
point.
what that is.
form a dark background
Dark.
action from any card in the castle and get a money.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
That one,
pretty standard.
gardener and a point.
So that's going to be moving
Place the
along
geisha
this path for
for
free.
free.
Place or just
Oh, it's moved.
Move.
Just moved.
Yeah,
Move one of your geishas
right.
that is already on the path of tea 1 step forward without paying any chasing. That one,
That is going to be do this
but
without
don't
paying
pay
the
for it.
coin.
Yeah, so get any blue curtain action without paying the seal.
Yeah.
That one,
So wait, do we pick? Oh, we don't pick them up and put them there. We just tuck them underneath.
yes.
So that is going to be. That's got to be a castle fella.
It's a courtier.
That's true. So there's only 1 card of these because we've not found anywhere yet where we actually pick these up.
That.
That's only these ones. I thought.
No, it's either.
Yeah.
It's the yellow curtain action of either card, and then
Right.
you take that card.
So that goes in your lantern action.
So that one is move a courtier up. Perform the courtier's social climbing action for just 1 floor without paying any mother of pearl.
Yeah.
And you're still getting the card and everything to move up?
Everything, yeah. Perform the action as normal. It's exactly that,
Yeah.
but without paying for it.
So that is the only different symbol, which is to do a this.
But none of us ever did that in the previous game. The initial action card that you took, none of us ever did it
Yeah, well, you touch yours away so fast.
because you only do it when you place a dice, and you don't want to be placing a dice early
Until you
because you
place
haven't
the
placed
dice.
any workers yet.
Yeah.
So your choice of initial action card, I don't think is.
I think they
Unless
might
you
have done mine.
absolutely
Right.
powered through something that wasn't courtesans, perhaps.
Imre says, is the right card in the bottom row of the castle a misprint? The right card in the bottom row of the castle, is it a misprint?
That
Because it shows the daimyo seal in the top row as red, but it shouldn't be black because it's a reward.
Ah, yeah.
Interesting, it could be. Yep, it could
Ooh.
absolutely be a misprint.
Yeah, because else it would
Because
have
the
an
other
arrow,
ones
wouldn't
have
it?
an arrow to show your spending.
Yeah, I think it should be black.
And the
Okay, so
Well
it's like
spotted.
black.
Well spotted.
very good.
That's pretty good for a white action, isn't it, though? That's
No, it's
Not
not
really.
right. There are some other white
Seal.
actions that gain 2 seals.
yeah,
And
cool.
one-
Awesome.
And the thing about the names with the colours, thank you very much to some of my patron supporters that have suggested that is useful. So we're doing that for today. It does take me an extra few minutes before every stream, but if you find it useful, then we can do that. We can keep that on there. I don't know where it's going to go once we put the cameras back on.
Longer when we decide to
Goop
swap
says
colours,
my
halfway.
expansion came with a replacement card. Aha!
Oh,
Now
that's probably just shuffled in with all the
it
rest.
could well
Do we
be.
want me to have a look?
You have a look to see, because I just got all the cards and shuffled
We
them
could
together.
just replace it.
There it is.
Is that the
That
exact
looks
same
the
card?
doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
What are you going to do with that one?
I don't like destroying components,
Oh.
but
Oh, that makes it me.
yeah, me too. But it's got to go because otherwise it'll accidentally find its way back
Yeah.
You could
in.
just
Were there any other were there any cards?
Then.
Rules question: places that give a decision between iron, food, and pearl. Can you also choose the new resource? No, because it's not a resource. So reading the rules, these 3 are resources. This is not a resource, and no, you can't. So the iconography stays the same as it was. If it says one of any resource, it's one of any resource. Right, I'm excited.
I have
So,
a question.
go
What
on.
are those light green cards?
These are for the solo mode.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Cool.
we don't need them.
Just making sure we don't have a.
Does everybody wanna
bonus
pick,
bit of this,
Pick a colour and roll that colour.
are you sure?
Yeah, go on. Oh, look, Becky's rolled all ones.
She's only allowed that colour. Oh no.
Distinctly
Mine's not very good.
average.
Oh.
There we go.
I don't think I should be allowed to.
Input randomness for the win.
It wasn't quite as bad as my one with nothing above 3, but. Okay.
Yeah, but loads good.
So now there's even more choice.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'm going last. We've got plenty of time to think.
Turn
about
order
it.
has been decided randomly.
1, 6.
So in reverse turn order,
Oh, no.
there you go.
Not ready.
No.
Okay. That I like, but how often do you really do this?
Yeah.
I did it twice in the last game, but I don't know if anyone else did that. Did anyone else play on their own
I
board?
did it a
I
couple
did.
And we did
times,
once.
but
I didn't
feel
at all.
like I'd want to do something
I
else.
did a couple times. But it was near the end of the game,
Yes.
not at the beginning.
What if I look at resources instead? I think I'm going to take one of the new resources.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this here.
So much.
And when you do get your tile, just pop it on there.
Okay.
I'm going to take this one. No, this one? No, this one. No, this one. It's this
Okay.
one.
So can you put your lantern cards here?
Yeah. Are they not in the view?
They are there, but if you get more than 3.
Yes. In the unlikely event I get more than 3, I will certainly move them.
Because I'm thinking if you put that
that.
out
Yeah.
there.
Sure.
So if you get more than 1,
Okay. Well, again, we'll see.
right. Who is next? Stuart.
Me. Okay.
Which one would you like?
Let's go for this one here. Thank you.
Dear. What was the bottom thing on that one again?
That is
Yeah.
so when you
You don't
place
take
your green
this
die,
first.
you can spend a daimyo seal to do a blue curtain action without spending the seal.
Right.
I'm just concerned in that expansion box there was a little pack of cards that were sealed in plastic. There was about 5 or 6 of them. It could be that they were replacements and I didn't know. So we've replaced one of them. It means there might be other cards
Okay,
which
have to-
we'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a point if you spot one.
If you spot, yeah.
Yes, the middle set, please.
I'm going to go for this one, something different. Okay, so food. Iron. Chasing
Oh yeah,
too many capsule resources if you want.
I missed a bit. Yeah, I might want to turn that over.
And
Okay.
2 seals.
And
Let's turn it over. It's there. It's there.
Right.
Okay, right, ready to go. The bird, yeah, the window's open and we got birds singing outside. It's not background music, although it does sound it sounds exact. So Vicky's 7:30 alarm clock is bird singing.
Yeah.
And basically I now can't tell the difference between her alarm clock and actually birds singing outside. It's very confusing when you wake up at 6 and it's
Ooh.
exactly the same sound.
Yeah.
something louder. So.
You get loud birds singing. Right, what are we going to do? So green dice can't be placed here.
Yeah. That's a terrible roll on green.
I've got analysis paralysis. I've got to look at the whole board and decide what the heck I'm going to do. We know what all these do.
Sorry, we get a whole 12 turns now.
Yeah, 12 turns to not know what to do. I mean, I kind of want to explore the new stuff
Yeah.
because it's new stuff, but absolutely have no idea. So let's. I mean, I was going to say what we just did in the game earlier worked well, but it didn't work well enough. What do you use chasing for?
To move up on.
Move up
It's
on
like pearls, isn't it?
It's the pearl equivalent
Yeah.
of this bit. Yeah. Okay. So could do that. What's in the well? Well, that okay. Yeah. What we got here? Got that. Okay. I've made no idea.
No.
Absolutely no idea. So let's take a 4 and put it there. So that gets me a money.
Mm.
And I'm going to move up one on this heron track thing. And I'm going to get a seal. And I'm going to get a chaser. That seems quite a weak turn, but I guess it starts off slow. Right, who's next?
Oh,
Uh,
I've got an idea. The 3 here.
Okay.
Okay, so you get 2
I
money.
get 2 money.
You get seal, chaser, and a mother of pearl.
And I get,
and you do a lantern.
And you get your lantern.
yes, which is a chasen.
Okay.
So 2 chasen and a pearl. So I'm all set for moving people up, hopefully.
On to me. I'm gonna go on to there, so I get some
2 money
cash
and 2 food.
Okay. So it's
Oh, the other 4 cards in the pack replaced the 4 matcha cards because the icon in the orange banner was slightly too large so that they made it. Right, okay, thank you. So where are those cards then, Goop?
so 1 money.
Replace 4 of the matcha cards.
Do a well action, so I'm going to get one of those.
Yeah, I kind of just mixed them all in.
Those. Try and do this somewhere visible. One of these. And now I can do a castle. Oh, I've only got 1 pearl because I've only gained 1 pearl. It's right, we'll make this work. So we're going to spend 2 coins to put a,
1 seal as well to do the.
Yeah, you've got to spend a seal to do it.
and then I don't have enough seals to turn it into pearls. This is a terrible first go, but I'm not going to go backwards because I've already forgotten what I did. So, yeah, we'll pop that guy there. Which, yeah. What were you saying about if you get just 1 turn wrong, it'll go
Well, we've all
somewhere?
had fairly slow starting first turn.
That everything? I mean, really?
You got passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only got 2 food on my first go.
Yeah. I suppose it's not got very
Okay,
far.
right, turn 2. Still don't know what I'm doing. It's not like the last game where I wanted to do my lantern actions right from the start. But I do have 2 of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have the money. So I could do that. And you do that with this. And that's the only place to... Oh, no, you can do it there.
Yes, there's other
But
places.
it costs it.
And,
Oh, yeah, gardening. Oh, yeah, we got other stuff.
Oh, what?
God, I have to think.
Oh, that's
this one
the-
will
More
let
money
you
to do,
it as well.
Any of the cards, I think.
Well, how do you do a card? Like all parts of it?
Perform both actions on one of the 2 cards. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, it's
nice.
expensive.
But don't move it and don't.
Full cash, 5
Very
food.
expensive. Very, very expensive. Okay, so let's take the... is it worth it? I'll take the 4. I'll go here, which gets me a money. And I'm going to do the geisha action or whatever it was. So I spend 2. Take one out. And then I spend 2 to move to here.
Okay.
And then when I get there, is it when I get there I can do either
Yes.
of those?
Yeah.
I will take the
Well, I'm going
3.
to do that one because I can't do that one. So again,
What are they?
it's Jason, it's a seal, and it's
uh,
ward up on the heron track.
Could do the other one if you spent a seal.
Oh, I could have done.
And the other one is.
I've only got 1 iron. Ah,
Yeah,
it's
and
like
then
a
you
big
can chase them.
yeah, okay, let's take that back.
Pretty
So
good.
I'll move that back, and move that back. So I spend a seal as if it was a money, spend the 3 money to get 2 money back,
And
and
warrior.
so I do 1 iron. Put this guy out with a sword who goes here and gets me 3 chaser. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And if that's still there at the end of the round and there are green dice
You
there,
get to pick again.
I get to do
I think-
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you don't
don't
get to
get to.
choose.
I think.
That was the impression I
Yeah.
got.
If that's what I said. I just can't
Yes, it
remember.
was. Yeah.
Okay. Nope, you can do either.
Oh.
What's the one where you can only do that? Ah,
That
that is specifically the
Ah,
limit.
yes, that's that symbol. Okay.
Okay, so that symbol will be just the.
Oh,
Just
it's
the
up
fishes.
here as well.
Yep, it's there as well.
You haven't seen it somewhere else.
Right, what now?
So yeah, Goop, when you say the orange banner, whereabouts do you mean? Maybe you mean this. I'll just have a look through these, because these look okay.
Maybe it's the back?
Ah, no. I mean, it's fine.
What's wrong?
They didn't... That one has got
Oh,
a bigger
yeah,
icon than
slightly
that.
bigger.
So I suspect...
Is the colour slightly different?
Yeah, and there's the coin.
Oh yeah.
Who's the same? The pearl's the same. So I'm thinking that those are identical.
Yeah.
Yes.
And those are identical.
Mhm.
So I should be only using one of those. Well, which one? I mean,
Um,
it doesn't really
whichever
matter.
Matches.
That wasn't really worth
Is it
replacing the
obvious
card for.
on the from the other one?
It might be obvious from the base games.
Well, no, these are both from the expansion.
Yeah, so if you compare it to, say, the size of the fan, you want.
I'm going to go with the bigger one.
Yeah, the bigger one, I think.
Go with the small
Ooh.
ones. Right, okay.
Which also means you'll have the same head.
That's
doesn't
those.
it?
Yeah. Which one was on top?
No.
Does anybody mind?
Nope.
No.
Should flip again. Okay. People complained about that? Really?
So they should be this. Oh, no. Okay.
No?
No, what have I done wrong?
Ah, that one. That's it, yeah. So we're going with the bigger one. And we'll go with the bigger one. Okay, we're good.
What was on top? What was
I'm
on
not
top?
gonna- I'm not gonna
was
bend
that
them.
one? Hopefully.
Near enough.
Yeah, okay.
Right, we're sorted. Thank you.
Okay.
Who's got it?
Mine. I'll take the green 4 to go on top of that one.
Oh, yeah, you can do that, can't you?
And I'll be popping out this one, and I'm going to this side.
So 2 money to put them out.
Spending 2 money to put it out.
Okay, so you can do the
Two
yellow
matcha.
curtain action. So you can either do lanterns or all of the
I'm
little
going to do
paths.
all of the.
Okay, so you get 1 chasen,
Jeez.
1 seal,
See.
and 1 up heron track. And then you take the card.
Oh, yeah.
There's that one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take the card and it immediately goes into your lantern. track, I think.
Thank you.
You might want to do your lanterns below your player board as well.
Yeah, well,
Once you
for
get
the
bored.
next one, yeah.
Not using that one.
Building up the tension.
Let's
Are
get
you
there.
sure? That's the wrong
No.
colour.
There. Okay. Gardener.
Gardening.
Let's put it gardener. Let's put gardener. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Where's he going to go? Cost 4 food. Ah.
Oh. Someone's
And you can
spending.
spend 3 money. Put a soldier out.
Yeah. Soldier. All done.
Okay. Well, I don't think I'll be using a green dice because that gets quite expensive. So what happens if you just go straight here?
Oh.
You do
We didn't really
We
go.
didn't go with
or
that,
the
did we?
whole of
Well
a
spotted.
card, or not that it's it's far too expensive.
That is the
anyway.
outskirts of Himeji. Dice of any colour can be placed here. Up to 2 dice can be stacked. You may perform the actions on the 2 curtains aligned with that space in an order of your choice.
That's
It is what we said. Did Stuart take a money for placing the die?
I believe I did.
Yeah, we can't
Yes.
quite see you. I mean, if you want to bring that up here, you've got plenty of space. There we go.
So I need something that's cheap-ish.
Or that makes you money.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to stumble across that somehow. So how about I use my 2 food, gardener action, black dice. Let's start so that I can't backtrack because that worked so well for me last time. So I get 1 coin. So that's fine. Gardener action. So I've got 2 food. So do I want 2 of any resource or 1 white action? I think I'm going to want 1 white action. Do I want 1 white action? Yes, I want 1 white action, which means I'm spending 2 food to put a gardener here. Ooh, thank you very much.
Oh.
And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the well action. Simple, so that's one of those, a curve, and a matcha.
Hmm. Well, don't have much in the way of resources. But this isn't my last action for this turn. Need to remember that.
No.
You get money by placing high dice. Okay. Maybe I've got that. I don't have any of that. Ah. Yeah, there's nothing jumping out at me. It's like, oh, this is amazing. Do this.
It does seem to be a lot harder setup
Yeah.
this time round.
Because the power we had there just made it really obvious you wanted to do that. I suppose that's not much different. Actually.
So I'm going to go here. I think. Do I do that? Yeah, we do that. I go here.
Oh, I forgot you can use any colour there.
Any colour. So I'm going to spend... I get no money for that. Nope. I spend 2 money to place out another geisha. And then we're going to spend 2 chasen to move them to here. which gets me to do that or that. So I'm going to do that one, which is a seal and 2 money. And then I take the card, which goes there.
Yeah.
And that's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So to answer somebody's question that they asked me this afternoon, would you ever play the base game first with the expansion? And the answer is no. I think base game, if you include the expansion for people's first play, I think it's too much. And considering a game is an hour long, you might as well just play the base game first. It's not like it's a 3-hour game. Yeah, play the base game first and then mix in the expansion. Spend 1 money.
And 1 money.
Gardening or castling?
Castling. It's the top one.
Top one. Courtier. 2 money. And then
Money.
2 mother of pearl.
2 pearl.
Where are they going to go?
He's going, so had a plan. He's going, this one.
Card.
Thank you.
You get to do
This
a white
one.
action of that card.
Yeah. I'll take a seal and a matcha. And this one goes down. Well, tree down.
Let's go here.
Need some money.
One cash. One well action, which is a steal. 1 mother of pearl. And I can spend 1 seal. 1 is for 2 cash. Spend 2.
Which way are you going to go?
Let's go
Where's the pond?
this way. That way. Warrior action. Oh, I do have the cash, but I don't have the iron. So I'll do the other.
1 chasen, 1 seal, 1 heron.
Go.
Feels like there must be some sort of trick I can do with those twos, but so if I did this, it would be one of the rows. Which I don't want to do. Okay, that's 5 things. 2. One of them. Okay.
Say, what's the default action if you can't do anything? It's this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you can always do that.
I know, but I've done that like twice already.
Oh, okay.
Not by going.
No, I'm
there,
just
but-
thinking of my turn. I'm thinking, what if I can't do anything?
Yeah. How do I not have a single of anything? We went to all the nice dice spots. I could spend a lot of money to do that. But if I do, I get 1 more, but I don't need any more. Okay, this is no, because you can't do a black action. I could do that. Let's give this a shot.
You got a plan?
Yeah, I'm going to take this die.
Oh,
Okay. This is, you're all going to take
Yeah,
it.
which is 3.
Yeah.
Then I can spend a seal.
Spend a seal to do the geisha thing
Geisha
here.
action. So, oh, thank God I've got 2 coins, or I'd have been in trouble. I can put the geisha out. So I've got 5. Oh no, I've got 4. Well, that simplifies things. Do I want to go to the pond? Which might have a dice left, but we're all benefiting.
Probably will.
Or I go to here.
Everyone's a bit broke.
I either get a lantern action, which I'm guessing anyway, or a bird. I don't want any more of those, so I'm going to go to the pond. I'm still getting more of those, but that's fine.
This.
I
can't
have
do
no
that.
steel, so I don't think it's going to be that one.
You don't have 3 money either.
Well,
But apart from that,
please
all
I go
fine.
one up on the bird track, the crane track. I did that one, but now I use my lantern action for taking the lowest dice, which at the moment is just that. Oh wait, no, then I spend 2 because I forgot to do that. Okay.
right, so can't take the dice I wanted. All right. Well. So yeah, so I'm in the situation I've only got 2 money, so I can't go here. I can't go here.
You can with a
We can
3.
barely go in.
Oh,
So
okay.
sorry, with a lantern action. You're right. I can. I could use 3 to go there,
But then,
but then I can't do anything. So I think it might be the well for me. Is that right? I can't see anything else that I can do unless I missed something.
You could spend all your money to do a gardener action to put one at the top there to get 2 resources, but you know there won't be any dice.
All
at
my
the
money.
end
So I
again.
could use the 3 on there,
Yeah.
spending 2 money, then convert those 2 into a.
No,
Oh no,
that's
that's
the 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I could. Yeah, you're right.
Didn't say
But
we
it's
could.
not going to activate again, is it?
No. not this
But
time.
I could spend those 2 to put it on here. That's not bad.
Yeah, I guess you can do whatever you want then.
Because the lantern action is fairly weak for me.
Makes a change.
Yeah. But it is spending all of my money. But it does get a gardener out.
Gotta live dangerously.
But I'll be spending the black dice to do it, which means there's very little chance of there being a black dice left.
I mean, who's going to use the 1 black dice?
Well, that's the question.
Yeah, okay.
If people are going for the well, they're going to use it.
Oh,
Well, you wouldn't,
no.
but those 2 would.
Yeah, and I suppose if you go there, there's more chance of them
Yeah,
doing it
okay.
to spite us.
In which case, I'm going to take this one. Yeah, I'll take that one and I'll put it there. So I don't get a lantern. No, I do get a lantern actually.
Yeah.
I don't get any money. That's it. I get the seal. I get the chasen. I get the mother of pearl, and I get my lantern action, which is another chasen and a money. Done.
Not gonna go.
Yeah, that's right. I'll put the dice at the end.
Green dice, please.
A 2
no,
or a
yeah.
2?
Right.
2 or 2 or 2 or 2.
I'm gonna do that one as well.
Yeah. So you get 1 money and you do all of that stuff.
And then a lantern action.
Because I just have no money to do it. Fine. That one.
And then Stuart.
Have you done your lantern?
And
Who rolled the dice? We split the dice rolling up.
and 1 claim.
Man, I was in the lead for just a second there.
Am I going last? I'm going last.
Oh, shit.
Um,
Because this is the 3rd.
This is the last turn of the first round.
This is the last
Yeah,
die.
4th turn. Yeah, last.
oh, oh,
What was
2.
We agree we need to improve our dice.
Pay
rolling.
1.
Right, me. So I think I might finally try and get this guy further up. How I'm going to do that, I don't have a clue, especially since I've just remembered I have 1 money.
Potentially 3.
Oh,
Just to give you more options.
could I?
So you could do it.
How would I do this again?
Yes, because for once these are all used up.
They are,
yeah.
Absolute chaos. I could put the black dice there, which would cost 2, so then I would be using one of these. I could then move my person up, but then I don't even want to do
you
that
got 5?
yet because I'm not prepared.
Oh, you got 4.
For what? Yes.
I thought you might be able to move them straight into the.
No, but maybe I do just.
In fact, you don't have one, so you'd need to spend.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
2 money, which I don't.
Which you don't have.
Okay,
Yeah.
that simplifies things. Let's. I don't get any. It doesn't matter which side the dice is on, as long as there's a green dice on this bridge we
Yeah,
get.
makes
Correct.
no difference.
Okay, so I might as well take that one to get 2 coins,
Mhm.
1 seal, another matcha, and another pearl.
How do we like the base game? Says Flipside. We will be doing a round the table discussion at the end. What is going on with the heron track?
Falling out.
Everybody's on 0. Nope.
Jason?
No,
No,
we are
we-
on it.
Oh, I
You actually start on 0. So Emily's on 2 and the rest of us are on 1. What we can do, just for the purposes of the overhead camera, we can do that.
Yeah.
So that's on the bottom and that's on the top.
Right, so that was the end of the first.
End of round.
Season? Who knows?
Year, era, decade, cycle, whatever. So we do turn order first. So it's red, yellow, green, blue. And then we do gardeners. So this gardener gets to perform a white action, and all of these gardeners get
Another
to do
choice.
all of this. Well, mine's easy. I'm going to take that.
Okay, so we could do 2 fans and a well action.
Ah, it's in turn order, isn't it?
It's definitely that way round, so I can't get that bird. Fair enough.
I think you can do these in whatever order you want.
Nah, but we do turn order first. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
going
we
to
do turn order before
this guy, I
gardener
think. Can I have 2 fans, please?
2 points.
Lovely.
So, what's the
And a
other
well.
And a well. That's a good action.
Seal, another
That is
matcha,
nice.
and another pearl.
We're placing the birds the wrong way round. The top one is the starting player. Okay, we were doing left to right,
Yeah,
but
Okay.
yeah, let's stick with it.
because
For
otherwise
us.
it's going to confuse.
I am aware we are doing it wrong, but yeah, we were going left to right as in turn order.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be top
I
to
suppose
bottom.
that makes
I
sense.
suppose then they're
Perfect.
closer to that.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's the way they can't see which way they're facing.
No.
Never mind.
Becky, did you do your action down there as
I
well?
did not. Did we get to pick? Did you say?
You do?
Yeah. Pick
No,
which
you've
one
got to
you
do all of the ponds.
No.
You
This
can do
is
that
me.
or that.
Oh, I mean, I've just.
You've got no
Oh.
iron, so you'd have
No,
to
I
go.
thought you could only do the
Oh, you
main.
could.
That's only with that.
I don't want to get 3 of those, so I think we're solid in that. I'm going to take a seal, a bird, please.
So yellow
and
moves up to
another
there.
Right, I've got to spend some matcha. Oh, we've got to do some dice rolling.
We will in a minute.
Oh, sorry, I'm
Oh, yeah.
jumping.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And next, I'll just do the soldier, the
You do
warrior
this.
action. So,
So you
pay
spend-
that for cash, and then spend 3.
3 money.
I get 2.
Get
back.
2 back
Nice.
and spend 1 iron to put a soldier out and get 3 chasing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, and then I did all of this except for that, which I haven't done yet. So I'm now on top.
So we did that.
But we
yes,
don't do
in
the
turn
turn
order.
order until
No.
next time.
No.
No.
But you know,
But still,
it just
I'm on top.
makes me feel.
Okay, right, dices. I'll grab the green ones. Round 2.
Hang on, what colour do we want?
We
Who
should change colour.
wants to have the dice?
Thank you.
Oh, white. That doesn't feel fair.
Oh, over there.
Right.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay.
Or not. It's all the same number.
I
Oh,
did
Oh,
a
the same
decent
number.
job.
Oh no.
Quite impressive, actually.
Actually, most of these look alright. Okay, no low numbers. Except that one, anyway.
Yeah, but all the others are 5.
Yes.
Just pointing that out.
Right. Gosh, now what?
It's red first. Emily's first.
Oh, yeah. Because I absolutely have a plan.
Yeah.
I
He's
can-
taking the red one.
I can go to that.
Someone who really wants to. No one. Obvious. No, it's not going to
No,
happen,
not
is
going to
there?
happen.
No one's going to be that desperate for lad in action. The one person who doesn't put a gardener in that space, they're going to take it.
Yeah, I think I'll have the this might be stupid.
This is
Number.
where.
The green 3, please.
Oh,
To go here.
okay.
You will get to do a lantern action at some point.
Yeah. So the geisha for 2
Mhm.
gets put out onto the board, but she's not actually going to move.
Cool.
Okay, you can move
My
this one.
initial one's going to move 2.
Oh, so you skip that
So
and
I'll
you
go
go. So
now.
where do you want?
I'd like the top one.
So this is going to be
That's
points at the end of the game for
Per
gardeners.
gardener.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you also get that little. No, you get to do that now.
Yeah,
you
you get to do
don't
that
take
I
now.
wanted to do that, but I'm not really a gardener.
Well, he can be now.
I don't
Change the
really
game
like gardening.
Points for soldiers, or points for courtiers in the
What
castle.
was the soldiers again? You do.
it. 2 of those. That
2
half.
of those ones.
You'd see those.
2 different ones.
So you've
Two
got
different ones.
lily pads, any white,
White
action.
action or 2 resources.
Any white action.
So you could do 2 lily pads.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go there then.
So you're going here?
Go there.
Okay, so do you want lily pads, white action, or 2 resources? You get any 2 of those.
So we'll do the lily pads.
Yep. So you get a chasen,
A chasen.
1 up on the heron,
1 up on the heron.
and 1 seal.
Seal.
Which you'll
Oh,
need
which I
to...
can't. I can convert that
You can
into
convert
money,
it to money
can't
straight
I?
away.
Or 2 of them into resources if you prefer.
I'll do into money. 1 1.
Okay,
Money is hard to come by.
so that's that.
Yeah.
And
And then a white action. I
You could do a lantern. You wanted
You
a
could
lantern,
do.
didn't you?
a lantern, and I'd end up with 2 lanterns because I took the
Yeah.
dice. Or the other option is
money in a well,
Very nice. Wow.
or 2 points in a well.
2 points on a well.
Another
Tempted to. There's no. I'll have. Decision paralysis right now. Yes, I will. Do. I'll do that one.
yeah.
So a white action, which is this, which is another 1 up on the heron track, and your lantern. And then you get to do your lantern because you
So I get to do it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But-
1,
4 of
2,
those.
3, 4.
and
2
2
more.
more of these.
Right.
Four of
okay.
those.
So you have to spend a seal to get
Spend a
past.
seal,
So
which magically I have loads of this time.
There you go.
Everyone
Okay.
seems to have loads. Except
So suddenly the first turn of round 2 was epic.
So I'm pretty much going to do a poor man's version of what Emily just did. Pop that guy on there.
Does having the expansion give more turns? Yes, it does. You get 4 turns per round instead of 3.
So now I'm going to do a tea garden action. So I need to put a new person out, which no,
Bottom one.
Yeah, which I can now afford.
2 money.
Yeah.
And then who's moving?
Well, there's only one of them.
Oh, yeah, this one.
So I've got a ton. So I'm going to.
You're gonna do 2 spaces?
2, 3.
So they move to
4,
here.
5. Oh, but then I do the blue action.
Do
I
the
can't
blue
afford
action.
any of the blue actions.
Can we just move 1?
Oh, not really. 'Cause I'm just going to end up with even more matcha.
but you can spend some of your seals
I'm going to have to
for
spend some seals
like
on.
a food or
I suppose if I spend 5, yes. So do I want a single food, which gets me 2 resources, potentially more than once, or a single steel that gets me 3 matcha? This isn't going to be worth very much if I don't get anyone anywhere else. Let's go for. I feel left out that I'm not over here. Oh, but then I could get other resources. Okay, I want to do the 2 resources one, which means I need to do the gardener action, which means I am doing. Oh, but you get a card if you do just one.
Do. If you want the card. But the blue curtain actions are more powerful.
I think I want a card.
Okay,
So I
so
need to
you have,
go
have
back.
3 of your
Game 3.
Um,
1, 2, 3.
chasing back.
Yeah.
So you get to do one of the yellow curtain actions and
Yeah.
then take the card.
I mean, so that's terrible for me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take. Also, that's better as well. So I'm
Okay.
taking that one. So I get 1 bird, 2 matcha. So I'm back to the top, and this immediately goes down here. Okay.
me. All right.
Mm.
Let's go.
Someone knows
One
exactly what they're
cash.
doing.
Steel. And
Don't forget these 2.
yep. That one I can't get. And that one. So 1, and then I spent 1 seal action to do, and 2 cash. Put 1 of these out. And I'm just going to spend 2 to move 1. Because I can't afford the blue action. Got no seals. So I guess one of them. One of them.
Oh,
That
goes off on the
one.
lanterns.
Okay, so
Oh, I'm sorry to backtrack, but I don't think I ever got the 2 resources. I
Oh.
never did it. Did I
You
do
didn't do it?
No.
Okay.
yeah.
Did you forget to do it, or did you change your
No,
mind?
I
No,
changed my
You
mind.
went back to
Oh
there,
yes,
didn't
you went back and took a card,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah,
We're all good.
never mind.
In an alternative reality, you went there.
The other plan was to
Right.
So I go here, I don't spend
Sorry,
any money, I don't
what
gain
with
any
the
money,
other
but I am going to get a lantern action, and I'll do the lantern action now because that's easy. Right, then I'm going to do these 2 things. So the first one is a money, and the well. So the well is a seal.
Oh.
I'll come back to that in a minute because I'm going to get a chasen and a pearl. So I've got an extra seal coming in. And then I've still got this to do. So I'm just going to convert that to money. Okay, right. And then we're going to do this. So I spend a seal to do the castle action, which is to spend 2 money to place a courtier here. And then I'll spend 2 mother of pearl. Woof! Right. Well, no idea.
Everything gets you matcha, which is really awkward when it's the one thing you don't need.
I know, I've got loads of that, but I can't get any of the other stuff.
I wonder if we're all just focusing on it because it's new or
I
something.
don't know, I feel like these cards
Well,
aren't
also that
as-
gives 3.
Yeah, and I guess that
There's a lot less stuff
in
to get
there
for
Yeah.
and
everything.
over there.
Yeah, we've got a higher proportion of chasen. So I
Can I
think
take my 2 money for the 5?
I'm going to put that there.
Probably not for the amount of money you have.
So I get this.
Oh,
That goes there. And I get a white action on this card. So I'll take the top one, which is a money and a well again. Take that, get another chasen, get another pearl. Right, I think that's it.
okay, fresh card.
Ooh.
And
So I placed the dice, I did the 2 things. One of the things was moving up there, which did the thing and got the card. Yeah, okay.
I wanted that card.
What is the chat saying? Love the fact that the length of the original game is totally finite and predetermined. Yes, it is one of those games. Fixed number of turns. Isn't it that you only may choose one of the black dice? I don't know what that was. Yeah. I don't know what Mr. 10X, I don't know what you mean by you may only choose one of the black dice. Let us know what you mean by the question. I assume we're playing it correctly.
Oh, do they mean the fact we did both of those there?
I thought you did both.
I
Have
think so,
we been
yeah.
playing the whole thing completely wrong?
I've been
sure you
playing
did
it that
both.
way for a long time.
We've been playing it that way for...
That's why when there's 2 of the same colour,
It's
they
really
go
good.
really quick.
It's exciting.
Because everyone's like, oh, I want that one.
Yeah, I hope so. Okay.
The action
Yeah.
or actions for the space that you place the die are now carried out in whatever order you choose. Yep, you do both. Good. 'Cause,
Oh,
yeah, otherwise we've
okay.
been playing it wrong for 2 years. So,
Oh, have we been playing it for that long?
well, 2023. So not 2 years, but yeah.
The green 6, please.
Green
Okay.
6.
Okay. So I get 1 money.
Get 1 money. You do this action.
Yeah.
You putting somebody new out.
No,
Okay.
I'm moving my current one
How many
to
spaces?
that way.
So you get to form a blue curtain action.
Blue curtain action will be the seal
Seal for a soldier or seal for a gardener.
seal for a samurai.
Yep.
And he will go here.
Very different from the last game where we were all going
Yeah.
here, but we all had loads of
We
iron.
were also all going here.
That's true.
Okay.
That is true.
So, I want to go.
I think I'll well.
We forgot to move the round marker. Yes, that's Emily's job.
Ooh.
She's the only one that can move it without it falling over. And for those of you that don't realise, it's a massive piece that keeps falling over.
Yeah.
Well, it does when I touch it.
I think it's meant to be the tail of a fish.
It
But I
is,
always see
yeah.
a
Oh,
palm
is it?
tree.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a tree.
No,
Oh,
it's
yes,
a-
it's
or
the
a
tail of like a
pineapple.
koi or
A
something.
very odd one. Right.
Beautiful.
I need to spend some matcha and I want to spend some pearls, but it's not all the good mat. I forgot what it's actually called.
What's that?
The green one.
Chasem.
Chasem.
Tea whisk. I don't know what matcha actually is. Is it tea?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a type.
It's
Sort
a type of tea.
It's a
Okay.
different
Sort of.
type of green tea, isn't it? Oh, and she's gone blank again. Let's do this thing. Right. So I want to take a low dice, but also do the castle action. Maybe I don't take no. Let's take a low dice. Let's take the.
You take the red one.
No, not that low. Take that one, I think. I don't know what I'm basing that on. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to put that here. Spend 2. This is going to run out of something soon and then it'll all backfire. So
Got a lantern action coming in, but you probably want to do that
I'm hoping to wait.
Okay.
But I'm tempted to move up 2 because I can. If I spend these.
Yes.
But if I did my lantern action first, I'd have an extra
have
power
the
and I
5.
wouldn't have to spend them. Can I just... I've done this before already. Ask the bird. Maybe I'll take the lantern action. Oh, do I even want to move up 2? What would I want out of a white action? Everything gets me matcha. Chesham. Oh my lord. This is terrible. I just need to spend...
I feel like the cards aren't even as good as last time.
I don't think
But-
there's no like
We were turning them
combos
over
to
real
build up on.
fast.
Yeah,
It's
it
really
felt like there
different.
was obvious stuff to go for.
Yeah.
Almost every white. Oh, screw this. Excuse me. Let's go for. We're just going to go to here.
So you spend
2.
2 mother of pearl.
Yeah.
Did you want to put somebody new out? Or did you put somebody new out? You didn't, did
You
you?
I didn't.
So you
but
could if you wanted
I
to.
am pretty short of money,
Okay.
so I might hang on that one.
Okay. So you get the card.
Yeah.
Do you want...
I'm going to take the 2 mother of pearl. And then I think I've still got my lantern action.
You do.
Yes.
So now I'm going to do it. So I'm
So
going to
one
get
chasen,
wasted.
1 mother of
One
pearl.
mother of pearl and 1 bird
one here.
action,
Okay.
please.
Alright, just is this our second or third action?
It should be second from the number
Second.
of dice left, I think.
Yeah. I did forget to take my 2 cash from that
You
one.
did? Okay.
Yeah.
So you 2 cash.
The end of the round I would have had 2 from that.
Yeah.
And then I should have
Okay.
just got the 2. Put the coin down, the dice down. So outside the castle can be any colour, can't it?
It
So
can.
we go there.
So you
1.
pay your money.
We put 3 in the
Alright.
bottom card.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then I can pay 5 to go up.
So you're moving 2 spaces. That one. So that's going to be points for soldiers at the end of the game.
Yes.
And you get to do 2 different stone garden.
Okay,
Actions.
let's go for the fish.
So 1 chasen, 1 seal, and 1 up on the heron track.
And then let's do this one and where else can we go? We need is that I need 2 resources that might. Oh, well action, that's it.
Yeah,
That'll get me
2 points in a well.
2 points in a well. I was trying to find where I get another seal and I forgot that the
So
well
2 points.
action
Well,
would get
it's
me
a seal, a chasen, another refill.
Okay.
And that's it, all done.
Okay, right. So do that again. But I kind of want to do that again. I've got loads of this chasing.
Yeah,
I need to spend it.
Bits of variety.
So I spend it by. Could go there. Could absolutely go there.
I don't see where you were pointing.
There.
Phew.
Or here. Here with red.
Don't let that.
Well. Well, here I get to do 2 things. So a white there's really good. So I'm going to use this 3. So I have a lantern action coming in, which I will take. No, I won't take now. So the first thing I'm going to do is this action. So I'm going to spend a seal to do this. I'm going to spend 2 money to place another geisha in here, knocking these ones over. And then, so I haven't done the lantern action yet because I could move here and take this, which gets me another lantern action. But actually, I've got so much of this stuff. I'm going to spend 5 of it. We're going to go charge. So I could actually just go straight into here. Ah, ooh.
Well, isn't that the one you just put in?
That's the one I just put
go
in.
To here.
Yeah, but I could move this
Oh, that
one
one.
You could, yes.
to here. That does a million things.
Yes.
Oh, geesh.
And look, you can have another lantern action.
I know. Do like me lantern actions.
Do you like your gardeners though?
I don't have any gardeners. I've got 1 soldier. The thing is, this is although we've got an extra action, I feel like it's diluting me from
Yeah.
the other stuff that I was doing.
I do sort of wonder if one of us had just completely ignored the expansion and just powered on, whether
Yeah,
they'd
to
be
lose
doing
space.
better.
So I'm going to
We all wanna
go
play that.
here because it's different.
Well, the
Not
only
double
reason
fish.
I didn't is because I've not got the resources to
So I
do
Yeah.
that.
spent my 5 chasing, and I've moved 2 spaces, and I've landed
Amazing
here, which means I get to do
difference
this.
that makes.
So that's 2 of
Yeah.
these.
Suddenly the
Yeah.
house.
Because that was a lot
So 1,
better
2,
before.
2 seals. I can't have 2 seals, so I'll have a virtual seal. So I'll do it in a minute. And 2 up on that track. That was on the top, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's now on the top. Right. Okay. So that's that. For putting that in there.
Yeah.
Which is that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you've still got
Now I've got
The top
this, which is the money, and
another
the wealth,
2.
which is. I'll get rid of these seals in a minute. Where are we? Well, which is another one of those,
Matcha
and another
and
one
a
of those.
Okay.
And then, because I took the lowest dice, I get to do this, which is another one of them, another one of them,
And then
and
one
another
up
one
here.
of them. Right.
Oh, come on.
So I'm basically going to spend these 2 seals to get a mother of pearl.
Makes sense.
I think.
That was a
Yeah.
good combo.
Can't undo that.
Not bad.
Because I have no idea what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got 2 actions each. left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're halfway through the game. Wow.
The chat saying we were supposed to do the lantern actions first.
Are you? Okay, thank you for that. That's good to know. I didn't realise that.
Oh, I thought you could do it in any order.
I thought you could do it in any order, but that's
Yeah.
That would-
a good rule to know. We will start playing with that rule from now on.
And they're also asking if you paid 2 money for that.
I thought you did.
He just
think-
collected so much money, it looks like he didn't.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you paid.
I think
Okay.
you did, yeah.
Oh,
I remember paying 2 money to put the thing out, but I don't know whether I paid 2 money. Some of the chat might tell. Did I pay 2 money? Yeah. If the chat is saying that I didn't pay 2 money, then somebody might scroll back and ask. But let's check the rules on the lantern action.
yeah. That would have changed everything in
Yeah,
the
I
last
always
game.
thought you could do it anytime. You
Yeah.
can do all your actions anytime you want. But I think you have to
Lantern
complete
rewards.
a thing.
You receive benefits of all of the icons that are visible in the lantern area in the order you choose. So you do these in the order you choose.
Oh, okay.
If you wish to get more cards to add to your lantern area, you can do so through social climbing. Yeah.
Maybe it's in the part
Okay.
that
Maybe it's in the previous bit.
social.
So a player's
climbing.
turn, take the dice, gain the difference in coins, pay the difference. No coins. If you choose the die on the left-hand side of the bridge, you gain the lantern reward for the actions. Yes, okay, so you do. Thank you for
that
that.
before.
You do it before. Step 3,
Place the dice.
place the dice and pay for it.
Then gain the lantern.
Then do
as
the
well.
lantern. Right, that's good to know.
Okay.
Right, it's good
Yeah.
to know.
Mm.
Let's see, it does say lantern and the dice.
Yep, it's on there.
I mean, I look
Okay.
at this, but it just doesn't go in.
Thank you, chat.
No, it just seems like you can sort of pick everything you want whenever you want.
It's cleaner doing the lantern action first. It does make it cleaner because otherwise you've got I should do this. And the only time it really matters
when you
is if you're about to get a new card.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or if you're about to use.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
Because
We
if
were
you need to
saving them
use
all,
it,
weren't we?
you would be playing the game
Or if
properly.
you're spending a bunch of resources before filling it up, and
Yes.
it would have already been a maximum. But that's never happened in a game for me before.
I think it's just happened to me, but it's fine. We'll change the rules from now.
What is the thing that's not the lily pads?
Spend 3 money
Yeah.
to get 2 money and do a soldier action.
All right, no, we can't do that. So I won't put a new person out, but I will move my one that's there to
This one?
an end. Yeah.
Which one would you like? You can have the same one again if you wanted to.
I missed which dice you used.
This one, which is 2 Jason, and I'll have. I don't know. I'll go in the bottom one because I feel like it's best not to put all your eggs in one basket.
Double lily pad.
Double lily pad.
So 2 chasing,
2 Jason.
2 seals,
2 steals.
2 up the herons.
Sounds like a football team.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do exactly what Emily did, more or less. One on there, so
Yeah.
it doesn't cost me anything. Yeah, that's the only place to do it, isn't it? So spend a seal to match. I've got 2 coins, so I put out a new person because I want to move him. No, I'm okay. No, I'll keep the coins. I'm going to move this guy 2, which is going to cost me 5. But I'm not entirely sure where I'm moving him to yet. So that's 2 lily pads. That's a bit more because he gets used to white. And that's, I mean, my lantern's not terrible, but we don't have but I could just, so soldiers, but I want to do courtesans. I don't like that actually. I've got a single gardener. Let's go in. Is that any good? No, it's kind of terrible. Okay, we're gonna go here. I'll give up. Okay.
Lantern and a seal.
Yeah, so I get a chessum, a pearl, bird.
Yeah, there we go. You've just taken over Paul. Not happy.
Okay.
Me.
You'll go.
Is this the last round?
No,
we got one
this is
more.
round
after
two.
this, Yeah.
Get one more go, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean... Oh, right. I thought you meant round. No, there's one more after this.
I need money. Bit of a boring turn. 4.
I've been fiddling with my money. I think I should have 3.
So.
I suddenly ended up with 7. I'm like, I don't...
Pearl, and the seal.
Right.
All
Right,
done.
okay.
That explains how Paul's been getting on, isn't
So, I think I had a plan, which was this one. Okay, here. So, we need to do the lantern action first, as we now know. So, 1 chasing.
Would you have to pay for it first if there was a cost?
I would, yeah.
Okay.
1
Then
money,
you do the land.
which costs a seal. Right. Then I get to do the action, and we're going to the castle. So, I'm going to spend 2 money, courtier in the castle, and then we're going to spend 2 mother of pearl to move them. I hadn't thought about this.
Okay, what else is an
So-
issue is both of these are garden.
Mm.
Yeah.
So there's not
Take
a
one of
lot
those, Paul.
Very.
I mean, I could move this up.
Yeah,
We'd
go
like
on.
that. Please do.
Would be nice. Extra points. Social climbing.
It's not a bad idea.
And
actually.
we get a
No,
bit
I
of
need them in. Stop
variation
trying to
would be really
persuade me
nice.
otherwise. Sneaky people.
I think like a card,
you
like
get-
something should just like refresh at the end of the round.
Yeah, nice new card. And then Becky and Emily would just take
If you
this
could
box
go
straight
there,
away.
at least have a chance of using the new card.
I think I'm going
Thing
to
is-
go here.
Nobody seems to be getting
I'm going to take
iron
this.
or food.
No.
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 Can't do it.
So then you're like, well, that's
So I
half
gain a money and we do the
Yeah.
well action. The well action is a seal and a chasen, which I can't have another mother of pearl, and then that goes there.
I
And
suppose I
that
could.
goes there.
Interesting.
And I did the lantern action first, so that's the other advantage of playing it by the right rules, is I don't have to now remember, have I done the lantern action?
Yeah.
Who'd have thought playing by the right rules is a good thing?
Sorry,
All
Sophie.
done?
Yes.
Right. Back
Oh,
to
that would have
Emily.
been the perfect.
This is now the final
card.
turn of round 2.
I will therefore. I think I will just go gardening.
Yeah.
A cheap
You want any food?
gardening.
Nice.
Got 1 food.
The one food. And
Mm,
it's
on the
this
hope that
one.
orange one's not going anywhere.
We'll
That's not
see.
a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Get,
two
get
more
2
food.
resources.
How much does it cost money? How much?
Nope.
Money? No.
No,
Oh right, 2 resources.
2
Yeah.
resources.
Spend 1 food to get 2
Oh
resources.
god, which resources?
I mean,
Two more
definitely
food.
iron or food.
It's so hard to get any. It's just... I do need another
Oh,
pearl
I could go
and one.
there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've just spotted that there's a 5. That I'm going to take that one. In the vain hope one of those is left. So I can go here, which means I can do a courtesan. No. What are these guys called?
Courtier.
Courtier.
Almost.
Courtesan's something slightly different. So I'm going to pay 2 to put a new fella out. And I've got a lot of pearls, so we could just go up to the next one, but I do feel like I'd be helping everyone else. But I would end up with this guy on my board.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd never use him, but it might be nice to have him. Yeah, let's give that a go. Okay.
What a
You get to
wonderful
do the
idea.
white action
Oh,
of that card, which is 2
don't
points.
I? Oh, and another
Nice.
stupid well. Right, so first
Hey,
things
feeling it.
first, I do need to spend the 5 of these before I
You do.
forget. Now I'm going to gain 2 victory, 2 fans, which
We
looks
did
like I have
that.
already done. A
wow.
steel, another matcha, and a pearl. And I've got to change this into something. Oops. I might. So this is the last one of this round.
Another gardener action. That's what we need.
Oh God. Should we have shuffled? Now, do I want a single food or a single steel? Big decisions. What did I shove my guy in? Garden. So single food. And I'm done.
Pick that one to go there.
That was supposed
Pay
to be a
1.
life-changing move for the rest of us.
I'm
And
so
then
happy.
3.
I mean,
Yeah, 2.
hey, it gives us a chance to catch you up with those birds.
Say 1 seal. Move that one there. So I can
You can have a
do
lantern or a seal and a resource.
a seal and a resource. My land.
Okay.
That does have
So, my last action. If I take that one, I don't get to do this.
yeah, so it gets me a seal.
If I take that one, those 2 don't get to do something. That seems good. Do I want the red one? Where's the red one going to go? Ugh. I mean, I do have lots of seals. If I really, really wanted to, I could put it here and do that. But I'm doing that just to hurt you two.
It's not
Bit
very
mean.
nice.
Yeah, but
Go for it.
actually, you wouldn't do that.
No.
It
Oh,
would stop
I-
Emily getting 2 resources.
Is that necessary?
I don't think it is. Me spending 3 money just to stop you getting 2 resources.
Well, that one I could do that one and then do that one unless you took.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to take this because I'm getting a lantern either way.
Mm.
So it could go here,
Yes, then it'd be free.
and so the only benefit, yeah, it'd be free as opposed to spending 1. But if I
Yeah.
go here, I get to do the gardener for free. If I go here, it costs me a seal.
Oh,
There, I get that. Yeah.
And it's not like you've got a lack of seals, though, is it?
No, the other option is that I go here and do something different. No, I think I want a garden.
Mhm.
That's worth points at the end of the game. Okay, so I think we're going here. So I don't pay anything. It triggers my lantern, so we do the lantern first. So I gain a chasen, I gain a money, I go up on here, and I gain another money. Right, then I do the action, so I go up on there, and then I spend a seal, and we're going to do the garden action. So I am going to place a gardener. Now then.
Or, oh, you've only got one food.
Yeah, I do, but I have these.
Oh, yeah.
So
So you could have up to
I
3
don't
food.
think, yeah, so no, could be here. Here is this, which is a little bit of a way. I'm going to go here. So I'm going to spend that one food to go here to get 2,
2 food.
no, to get 2 pearls. I think that's it. I did that and I did that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. End of round?
Yeah.
Okay, so turn order. Tis I. Yeah, I go to the top and everybody else shuffles down.
Yeah.
Right, and then gardeners. So I get that. I'll have 2 more mother of pearl. And then I get this, which is all of this. So that's another seal, another chasen that I can't have, and another one on there. Oh no, or I could have done the other thing. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
So,
Right, who else has got gardening to do?
I've got 2 resources.
Yeah,
so then it's me.
Becky.
So I have a
You've got
white,
a white action to do, and either one of these 2 to do.
Okay, so none of the white actions are going to be wild. I could do lantern. I'm going to do that with my white action.
Mhm.
So 1 bird, please.
Which cost you a seal.
1 seal.
And then a lantern.
So I get a coin, which is good because I have no coins. A pearl. And
A chasen.
And then I get to choose between these 2. So I could convert those guys into seal.
But then you don't have the 3 money to do the action.
I don't. That's
So-
right. Okay, we'll just take those guys
Okay,
then.
so
1
one
seal,
more bird.
1 more bird, and 1 more chaser.
Chasen. Okay,
That's a theme.
you done all yours, or you got this to
I
do?
think I'm going to do the warrior action down
Okay.
there. So pay 3.
Pay 3, get 2 back, and place another warrior in the bottom bit. Can't get the resources,
No.
can't get the stuff.
And I think I'm going to do the other one as well. Spend 2 of them to get another one of those. Then I spend 3 cash to do that one. Yes, that one.
Okay.
Wow.
So you're just, yeah.
Well,
That's
I'm
a lot of
just trying
soldiers.
to get some more there.
Yeah, you are
Get
getting 2 points for every soldier.
Oh, of course you are. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
3rd and final round. Okay, take the dice. So just while we're setting up for the 3rd round, just a couple of things. Thank you to everybody for watching, and thank you to everybody for
Thank you.
helping us get the rules right. But also, we're helping you get the rules right. So, yeah, we've got that. So this isn't a sponsored video. This is actually the first of, let me count them. 1, 2,
Ooh, that
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is the first of 9 live streams over the next few days. I'm going to be very, very busy over the next few days with lots and lots of live streams. None of them are sponsored. None of them are paid for at all by any publishers. So they are all made possible thanks to the support of the Patreon campaign. So a huge thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. And if you want to support me directly and help me carry on doing these videos, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. If you're interested in what videos are coming up over the next few days, most of them are on the channel now, ready to go. There are going to be some Patreon only videos as well, sort of mixed in with it. So yeah, if you're a Patreon supporter, you will get access to some extra videos that I'm doing over the next few days. But there is lots coming up, yeah, over the next few days. So we're all set, ready for the 3rd round. And it's me first. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So give us a minute. we need to look at the board situation and work out what the heck's going on. So I've got all of this chasen that I need to use, which is here or here. It's nowhere else, is it? My end game scoring is for.
you could do that row if you
Oh, there.
wanted to.
Yeah. Okay. That's a
And then you get
lantern as well.
lantern, and you do love a lantern.
Do love me lanterns. Yeah, what have we got dice wise?
You
Yeah.
rolled orange. They did a terrible job. Yes.
No comment.
No comment. I got this, and this is starting to
Yeah, I
get
feel
quite
like someone
nice
needs
now.
to do that, but it just gives you more chesson.
It does, but it also gives me true. It gives me a black action. and the black actions
Oh yes, that's much nicer than mine.
are quite nice in terms of that. But if I wanted that, I could just choose white.
The thing is, mine lets me move up here for free, but at the beginning of it gives you loads of it anyway. So
Oh yeah.
it's kind of a bit.
Right, I see what you mean. Yeah, so that's not a great tile. Well, yeah. We just all seem to have
Suppose
loads
at
of it.
Emily's is saving her seals.
Yeah, but I've got to spend one there
Spend
anyway.
one seal.
Oh.
So you get to do
Yeah,
one
scrap
of
that.
those. Yeah.
It's not making me spend an extra seat.
That's interesting.
Wish I pointed it out.
No, not going there, but doing this to move that to there to then do that is effectively doing this action twice.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let's do it with the white 3.
Could you create an infinite loop?
I don't think so. I hope not. So
I mean-
white 3. So I don't pay any money, but I do the lantern thing first. So I don't get that. I get 2 money. And I go up to here.
Yep.
Right, lantern done. Now I'm doing the action. So I'm spending 2 money. Put out a new geisha here. I'm then spending 5 chasen to move that one to here. Activating that, which allows me to spend a seal to do this action, which is to spend 2 money to put that here,
Yeah.
and then spend 2. Now then,
Do you go to the end or
If
do you
only-
go along the path?
Yes, if you had enough to get to
Dun,
5, you could do that. Do that.
don't do I? No.
No.
I think I'm going to put this one here
Mm.
because that's a 4-point end of game bonus at the moment. So yeah, and by going there, I get to do all of this twice. So I
2
get-
more birds.
I get 2 of those, 2 more birds, which cost the 2 things that I'm about to get.
Oh, I suppose you could do it in whatever order you wanted. couldn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, fair enough.
I think.
Yeah.
And then I get 2 of them.
You'll be back next time. So, yeah, Emily.
Is that it? What did I do? I went there, did that. Doing that moved me to there, which triggered that, which got me to do all of that again. So yeah, we're good. And these are still worth a point. Yeah, they're worth a point. Okay.
Wait, how did you trigger it the first time?
I didn't.
Oh, you
the
that guy who's now
first
here.
time was that,
Yeah, I'm with you.
and then I moved to there, which got me
Too
that,
nice.
which did it again.
Oh, that's nice.
And spend a seal to spend 2 money to get a that's actually not what I was gonna do. Take back the 2 money, take back the seal. I'm not gonna put that one out. Sorry.
That's me, for sure.
Um,
That dice, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna put it down here instead. To put out the nope. That
Top.
one
So
The
I'll go
Warriors.
Samurai.
Yes.
Samurai. Yeah.
here.
for 3 iron.
For 3 iron.
Oh, nice.
So nobody's gone there yet. What did you get to do? One of the main actions.
One of the main
Nice.
actions. So I will then be able to put out the second dude.
Yeah.
Don't be 40 for 2 monies, and then
You gonna move them?
I'm moving
Or
him.
that one?
No, I'm going to move him.
Yeah.
But which way do I go? I think maybe in the middle.
Okay.
Take that one. That one goes down here.
Ah, you took away the geisha for guarding action, which.
Oh, another
Oh,
garden
oh,
action.
God.
One, two,
gardening.
three, four. Perfect.
I'll do the one here and then one resource.
I think there's loads of garden things out there, but only one space for food.
Yeah, it's not even
Food
the
is
same
hard.
colour. Okay, so it's me. So I kind of want to. I can't see anything better than just copying one of you two, which feels exceedingly lame. So I kind of need to spend these guys, which
Both
means
did alright, didn't they? fairness. So probably
Yeah.
that's
So I
not-
probably want to do. Let's use the green up first. So I feel there's more competition for that, and all the spaces are going to go missing. So that's going to be here, or that bit.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason? I suppose I could gain 2 if I went there, and that costs a seal, but I would gain a coin. Okay, I'm gonna do this bit because at least it's slightly
With
different.
what? So you can do this with any colour, is that right?
Yes,
I think so.
You were. I mean, I can't think of a reason not
Yeah.
to do it with the 6. So I am just going to use that guy there, which gets me 1 coin. So I might as well do 1 more coin, 1 bird, please, and then 1 of each of these 2. So now I'm going to spend a seal to do
this.
So I need to put a new guy out. So
You don't need to.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
So-
yeah, because you
Yeah, so
you do
2
because there's
coins.
nobody else there.
For a geisha, and I want to move her. So I could do what you did.
Yeah.
Go over here, blue action, do it again.
Uh,
Yeah.
you'd need 5.
I've got 7.
Oh, you got 7. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I could get him in here and then do something with him, or put a new person out. No, well, I put spending some seals as money. Yeah, so I'll spend 5.
Spend 5
please.
to go here.
Yeah, so the blue
Yeah,
action.
we've got a
I'm gonna
weird
do
combo here because
is
of that. It works.
So then I'm going to do this again. Do I want to put him in where he can currently earn me like 2 eyes? So probably put this guy in because I actually have some space. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to spend.
So you're not going to put a new person in this time.
I'm not going to put a new
But
person
you're
in
going to
this
move
turn.
that to there at a
Yeah,
cost of 2
Too much.
Chesson.
Chesham. So
You
I
get to
need
do this.
2
See, all of this.
seals, 2 birds, and
Spending the 2 seals.
2 doodads.
2
Do
seals
it?
go up there. Move that.
Oh yes, please. Thank you very much.
And then 2 chasing.
Yeah, I've done those already.
Okay.
Lovely.
Now we're getting the combos.
It's slightly different to what Paul did.
Let's see that one there. 2 cash. Then I will pay 2. There. Pay 5. Move that one into there.
Getting you 2 different ones of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all done this a lot, haven't we? Because it's the new thing.
Yeah, all the 2 points per whatever is just gonna get me nothing.
And so I'll take that one, which gets me.
So we have 3 goes left each.
Yes.
Okay. I've not put a
2
single soldier out this time.
What can I take?
I don't think I've had a steal all game.
Two of these. Can I get a 3rd one?
Ooh. Spotted.
Right, I'm done.
So, I'm going to take the 5. I'm going to put it on here. Very rarely do this.
Okay.
Cost me 1 money. You get all of this. So you
Whoa,
get 3 of
okay.
those. 1, 2, 3. I get 2 money. I get a resource. So I'm going to take some. I'm going to take some mother of pearl.
Yeah.
And I get a seal. And then I can spend the seal to do a black action and gain a money. I'm going to gain a money. Right, now I'm doing a black action.
Gardening.
Black action. No, I'm going to do this. So I spend a seal to do the courtier action. I spend 2 money. Place another courtier here. I'm then going to spend 5 mother of pearl
New card. New
to
card.
move.
No, I don't move the glaze already there.
I mean, it would get me to the top.
Yeah.
That's 10 points at the end of the game instead of 3, so that's a 7
Well,
point
hang
move.
on. Remember, you're getting 4 points for each
I
new
know,
person
I know.
now.
But we need.
We want to see something that's not gardening.
Please.
Well, this is what I was going to do. So,
That's fine.
yes, I'm doing the black action, which is that I paid to put them in, and I've then spent 5 to put that there. And taking that there, I get this, which replaces this, and then I get to go up 2 on the bird strike. So I don't. Yeah,
Nice.
so close. I don't think I've ever got past that point
Oh,
before.
you're going to...
There we go.
Dun dun dun.
Is it gardening?
it's
Oh, it's
more matcha.
okay.
Oh,
that's
I've not
better.
seen
Yes.
a
Oh,
and
Got
or before.
something
Yes, I told you, I think.
Or before, not and or.
So I think that's it. I put the dice there, and I did all of that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Happy with that?
okay. I think. Yeah. I'm gonna take this 5. Go here. And I'll do the 1. No, it's not that one. It's this one. It's my little samurai. Here for 1, 2, 3. Matcha. Oh no, chasing. Here we go.
Okay. I want to do this action, which means I need a white dice. So I'm going to go here, getting 1, which is because I'm going to need that in a second. So I'm going to do the. So if I do the other action first, I will have an additional card when I do my lantern action. So I should wait on the lantern action.
Yeah, if you don't
If
need
I
it,
do the lantern action first, I can get a pearl.
which would be 5.
But do I want to go 5? I guess there is still slightly more points in it for me if I go further up. I could go all the way up there. Which will get me another lantern action, but it doesn't get me a card. What's on the back of these points?
Yeah.
Let's we'll save the lantern action. I'm spending 2. I'm getting out a courtier, new guy. Is this insane? Yes, but let's do it anyway. Right. No, because how am I going to get new seals? Okay, let's do the lantern action first.
Okay.
Okay, so get that one of those, 1 bird, please.
Oh.
And 1 money. So I can now. Why did I
And
need
you spent
that?
the seal for that, haven't you?
You know, I don't know if I have.
I think you did.
I definitely spent the money.
Check.
Thank you. So now I've done my lantern action, so I'm going to do my castle action, which I'm partway through. So I've now got 5 mother of pearl, so I can zip that back down. Okay. Why did I think? Oh, because I was looking at the one I already had, but that's fine. So that's our new card. It is a different action, you'll be relieved to see.
nice.
No, it looks like you had 2 seals at the start of your turn.
Okay, so we'll pop one of those guys back. So now I get 2 fans, please, and a well action. So I do get a seal, a pearl, and a chestnut. Okay.
I'm gonna use the 4 on my board there, so I'll use the that one. 3, get 2 cash back. Use and pay a seal to move that one to there.
Getting you a yellow curtain action and take the card.
Okay. I will get this one, I think. Food.
Okay.
That's it. All done.
2 turns left each. So, I've got plans within plans and I don't know what to do for the best.
I'm running out of turns.
Yeah, I think it was this.
Stuff.
I think.
Oh, yes, so good old land.
And I think it was over here. So that cost me a money. And I took it from the left-hand side, which means I get the lantern. So, get one of those, get 3 money, and I move up on there, which means I have to
3.
spend all of those.
Ah, nice.
Right, which is something I've never done in any game that I've played, so I'm happy with that. Right, then I get to do both of these actions.
Nice.
Oh,
Did you?
Oh,
I don't have a
You
seal.
do have a seal, but you could land someone and get you a seal.
How do I get a seal?
Could you choose not to move up?
Yeah.
Obviously, it would suck.
That's 4
But
points
you would-
lost.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do the thing that I actually needed to do.
Coming back down.
Yep, coming back down.
done.
Okay, so I'm spending a seal to do the courtier action, spending 2 money, putting a courtier in here, and then I'm spending 2 mother of pearl. So at
You
this
could get
point,
2 seals if you go up.
yeah, I think that's probably what I need to do.
And then you do the lantern action to get your bird, so you get a second chance.
There'll be loads of ways to do
Have
that.
I not done? No, I haven't done the lantern action yet, have I?
You did. You took
I did the lantern action for that,
that.
but I've not done the lantern action for that.
No.
Yes, thank you. So I will spend the 2 mother of pearl to move that to there, and I will claim 2 seals.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and now I'll do my lantern action, which is one of them, 3 money, a bird, spending 3
Nice.
seals. Done.
There we go.
Yay.
Yeah.
Done.
Got that.
Got 1 turn left.
Okay.
And suddenly I've got loads of chasing again,
Back off to the garden.
with nothing else
We've
again.
all got like max.
It's just,
Hey,
yeah.
I've recently
Overloaded
spent
on
mine,
it.
thank you.
Well, everyone's in here, aren't they? Mostly.
Yeah, and I've got 1 there, but there's 1 here. Just
That's
everywhere
why
you
you're on
look.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah, I should shove some guys in there.
So what have you got? 1 turn left, Paul?
I have 1 turn left. And interestingly, this one includes the gate.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. forgot
Yeah,
about
where
that
the soldiers don't.
bit. No. What could I do? I was onto something.
Don't
You're going to do it, Emily?
I don't know because I have
feel
no
that.
resources. It's whether I waste time upping the resources.
Spend a turn to do something good next turn.
Yeah. But actually, going somewhere to get resources has become very difficult.
It has. Because the well isn't, it's different from what it was in the last
Yeah.
game.
And there actually is no way to get iron. Or am I blind?
No, there
You
isn't.
could put a black dice on your
Yes.
guarding row.
Oh, yes.
And that will get you 2 or 3.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Good thinking. Thank you. Spend 1 coin for 2 iron
And you get a
And you get-
matcha and another resource.
and another resource, which
Iron?
Another
will be an iron.
Right.
What was it?
No idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I suppose I could spend some matcha, Chesham, but am I really going to do anything worthwhile with it?
I know, I couldn't think of anything
I
I could do with it.
suppose it's a person. They'll get far enough to, and I mean, I can't actually afford to put them out, but say we work around that. And then I'd have to do it with a dice that is no higher than 4, so I'd have to have already spent that before I put that person out. Oh no, do I just get resources? Is there a nice spot? A garden to do that, to get 2 resources, which should also get me a bird. This is so lame for the time before the end. Okay, so I gain 1 coin. That's a 4. 1
Bird.
bird, please. And I'm going to spend that.
Go gardening.
Yes, to go gardening. I've got a single food and only 1 seal, so I think we all know where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so it gets you 2 resources.
Just get you 2 resources
Yeah.
though,
What? 2 resources.
which is exciting.
Yeah, but which day? What was the 3 food? That's going to help you much at the end of the game, is it? 2 doesn't do much over there. I could, but then that's 3. So that would be 3 points. Oh, I think it's going to be 2 pearls.
Stuart.
Right. I will go here. Do the warrior action. Get in there for 3.
And
And
what?
then I will do the city action. Put
Put a new courtier out for 2 money.
there.
And then is it going to be 5?
Yeah.
Oh, which way? Which way?
Will be
Which way is
Yeah,
action
it's got-
for you?
this one, I believe. That's. I can't use any of them. Yeah, let's go here.
2 birds.
2 birds.
Good.
Right. All done.
Okay. Oh, these are a lot more interesting than all our gardenings from earlier.
Final turn of the game.
More gardening.
Oh,
I've actually
yeah.
planned ahead.
Options.
So I'm taking a red 1 and I'm putting it here.
Oh, because you have
Oh,
lots of
five
money.
It cost me 5 money.
And what ridiculous.
So I
you
get
this time?
3 food.
You got to your
I got to do the lantern thing first.
Lantern.
Yes, thank you. Lantern thing. So I get a chasen, which
Yeah.
got to have 3 money, and I go up on the bird track.
Nice.
Right. So then I get 3 food, which I've done. I get another chasen. I get a seal, and I go up 2 on the bird track. Yeah, effectively,
Nice.
it's just
Wow.
giving me
What
No.
happens when you get to the end?
extra points.
Nothing, apparently.
And I've never got to the end. Well, I've never got past 8 before.
Mm.
I thought there was something that I was going to do that was actually going to get me 4 points.
Are you-
It only got me 3. What did I
You
miss?
just 2 extra birds. didn't
Yeah,
you?
I got the 3 food. I got the chasen. I got the seal,
and the 2
Were you thinking
birds.
ahead
and I got
to...
the 2 birds.
Is this your last turn?
That was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got your food to...
Yeah.
And up an extra
Yeah,
point
and
there.
that is effectively a money, which is a
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think it was a 2-point move. I think I moved 3 up on the bird. Oh no, it was a 4. A 4-point move. 3 up on the bird track. Moved my food to there, but it cost me. No, it probably didn't, because I spent loads of money, but I got the money back. So yeah, I think it was a 4-point final move. Oh, need to lie down.
We've got to get
Interestingly, the game now comes with 120 plus markers.
Ah.
And that's 160 plus.
Wow. I guess you guys are pushing...
Well, we both scored over 80 in the last game,
Yeah.
but getting over 160 seems a bit much.
Oh,
My first few games, I scored like 30, and I couldn't understand how people were getting over 40, let alone over 80.
I think it really depends on how the board
It
comes
does.
out. You
Yeah.
get really good combos,
Yeah.
and then you just bang them.
Yeah, I don't think you can compare the scores from 2 different games together. It's like Through the Ages. You can win Through the Ages with a score of 60, and you can win it with a score of 300.
Yeah.
It all depends on whether the players decide to get all fighty or not. And if everybody gets fighty, it's going to be a low-scoring game.
too much money.
Maracaibo as well.
Yeah.
So in Maracaibo, if the whole table just say, "Oh, I'm going to move 1 space and do a thing," 1 space and do a thing, the game will last for 6 hours,
Yeah.
right? And you'll all score massive. All it takes is 1 player to go, "I'm going to move 7. I'm going to move 6. Oh, game's over in 3-4 turns."
No,
I know, right?
it's the money. I can spend some seals.
You have a lot of
Seal-
seals.
seals
You
the
have
money.
that
Seals.
option.
Okay,
Seals are
I can
money.
spend seals. Okay. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. So fingers crossed this goes all right. We're going here,
Cost you 2 money.
which costs me 2 money.
You now get to do either the soldier action or the
I'm
tea house
doing
action.
the tea house action.
Okay, you're putting somebody new in.
2 more money. with a
So
new
when
person.
the geisha arrives.
And then moving 2 spaces
So here.
that way.
Gets to
Blue
do
action.
a blue curtain action.
So I'm spending one
Oh.
of these
Yeah.
to do the soldier action,
Yep.
which is going here.
3 iron.
I've got. Are you about to do
Getting
another?
you another main action,
Another action.
which is either the soldier
You've got no
or the
resources
castle or the
there.
gardener.
She
Yeah.
can
You got any money?
make a
So
couple.
I can
Ah, nice. you got
just
some
spend
seals.
2 seals to at least be able to get out
Yeah.
a courtier down the bottom.
Yep.
Because they do count towards
Yeah,
that
towards
lot.
They count towards this.
Yeah.
They don't count towards this.
No, but at least it counts.
Yeah.
I think it's the best I can do.
Okay. And yeah, you're just one mother of pearl short of being able to move it. Or move one of them, but that's fine.
Mm.
All done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Becky, your last turn.
That's going to be tragic. So I've got 2 coins.
Yeah, with the dice there. One.
It's the
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a 2.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
dice.
So I can move one up this track or in the castle if I have enough money. So I was wondering, I don't think I can go to the castle, like get a castle action and afford to place a new person. I could move the person I have up, which really could be the
Oh,
best I
yeah.
can do. So to do that, you've gone there. I could do the 2, spend everything I have to get up to the 5. And and then I'd only be able to spend. I've only got 2 of these, not 5, so it would just be probably that guy moving up 1.
Hmm.
Is that the best I can do?
Right, it's a
Probably.
4-point
Yeah,
difference.
fair enough. Okay, so take the 2.
Oh, left with ones.
Yeah.
I could have got
Um,
loads of money.
Spend the money.
Everything gone. Spend 2
So
pearl.
just move an existing one up.
Yeah, I suppose I do get to choose whether I want. So 2 birds is so I'd have 1, 2. I'd have 1 seal, 2 few. That's very sad. No, it would just 1 bird anyway, so it doesn't matter. So 3 coins is worth me nothing, so I definitely want it to be this one.
Okay, so you get a lantern action.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, can I do that first?
Yes.
So if I do the lantern action,
1 point.
yes, okay,
Do you
it's
1
fine.
point.
Thank you. 1 point, 1 coin, 1 bird, please. 1
bird.
pearl. That would have been quite handy a minute ago. Those, and then I can get these
Yep.
3, which
So
is
another bird,
seal, another
but you don't
one.
have the 3 seals.
Oh,
No,
no, I
seal
don't.
should get a seal. You get another chasing.
And I can't even make those 2 equal 1. Yeah, afraid so. Okay.
Do you not have 2 seals?
No. I don't think so. Because I went down to nothing. And then I gained.
You got 1 from your. Oh,
No,
you
I
didn't
didn't.
get 1 from your
I got a
lantern.
point, but
Ah,
not.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right,
Right.
Stuart.
Very disappointing.
At least get a lantern actually.
He's off to the well.
Yeah.
First.
So
Lantern.
lantern first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Some stuff.
I hope you don't know those seals, or you do.
which don't really do anything.
2 birds.
Oh, you can't
That's it.
move your bird.
Oh, you can actually only need.
No, I can't because I knew the steel. They came after.
When did you get?
the steel came
Yeah,
after?
you do the lantern action first,
Yeah.
then you do the
Oh,
actual
that's
action.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all done.
Okay.
So scoring. What should we do first?
I've got 1 from my
Let's
resources.
go through the scoring. So score remaining resources. So your seals convert into money, or 2 seals become a resource. Everybody done that? Right. For every 5 coins,
Emily's
you get a
got
point.
something to do with hers.
Yeah. So 2 seals can become a chasen,
And you get 1 point.
which
for
gets
that.
you a point.
Yeah.
So every 5 coins is a point. So I get 1 point.
Okay.
Is that my first point?
Yep.
Hey.
Emily, you get 1 point.
1 point.
Oh, as well.
I get 1 point, please.
I get 2.
I get 3 for my
Oh,
resources.
3 for that.
Right. The passage of time. I get 13. Becky gets 6. And Emily gets 3.
What do you want?
14 for me.
And
I've got 3.
For Red.
Red gets
3.
3. Okay, so in the castle. So according to this, all of my people in the castle, but not at the gate, are worth 1 point. So I get 3 points. 3 points for that. Becky, none.
No.
Emily, 1, 2, 3, 4 multiplied by 2. So Emily gets 8 points. Stuart gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multiplied by 1. So 5 points. Then we have the points for the actual people in the castle. So yellow and blue, well, it's in my first. So 10, 13, I get 16.
17.
17.
Okay.
He gets
Seven, was it?
19. 19 for yellow. 23. Red gets 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for red. And green gets 6. Okay, gardens.
Oh yeah.
So
So
I get 1. Yellow gets 4. Red gets 1.
green.
And green gets 7.
7.
Okay. We then have these. We'll just do these first.
Okay.
So I get 1, 2. I get 4.
2.
Nice.
42.
Oh, we've already got a 40 here.
Okay. Yellow gets 2.
Almost.
Green gets 4. And red gets 3. Right. And now we have these. So yellow
Oh,
is
yeah.
getting
I-
2 points per gardener.
Oh, I've got 2.
So you get 4 points.
4 points.
Right. Red is getting 2 points per soldier. So red gets 8. 1. Green is getting 4 points per soldier.
20 points.
20 points.
You got a, no, that's it. That's him.
Right. Red is getting 2 points per courtier
Castle.
in the castle, including the gate.
Okay.
6 points for red. Yellow is the same. You have 3, so that's also 6 points. I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4. I get 16.
Nice.
Right. So anything we've missed in terms of end of game scoring?
I believe so. Much tighter game.
End
this
of
time.
game. 5 coins, resources, passage of time, clan members, training grounds, gardens, tea gardens. I think we're done.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So, what are the scores?
Much lower.
Much
58
lower
for you.
than the last game.
58.
58 wins,
46.
46,
No, so 49, 46.
49, 46, 37. Yeah, much closer than the
Yeah.
last game.
Much lower as well.
Very low. Winning score last game was 82, was it?
Mm.
Yeah.
And we have more actions to do.
Yeah. Yeah. How was our score lower when we took 12 actions in the game instead of 9? So anyway, let's give our thoughts on the game first, and then we'll talk about the expansion later. So I like it. I think it's a good game. I think once you know the game, you can play it in an hour.
Yeah.
And I think for an hour's game, it's great. I think if it was a 2.5 hour game, I don't think I wouldn't enjoy it as much as I do for the hour that it is. Emily made a very good point earlier on. The variability in the game is really high, but it's a low level variability. The fact that these are all in a different place, the fact that these are different, the fact that these are all different, there's so many small variables. These cards are all different. These are all different. It means every game is going to be different, but you wouldn't want to play this 10 times in a row. Because from a high level point of view, I think the game is, and I'm simplifying it here, the game is look at the board, look at where potential combos lie, and work out what your plan for the game is going to be. So every game you play is going to be different, but on a lower level scale. Now, what does throw things is the fact that these cards are changing all the time. So the
Yeah.
board is dynamic. You can't just say, oh, I've spotted an amazing combo here, because sooner or later that card's going to go and be replaced by another one, which it has to, because otherwise the game would become just to look at the board and work out what the right thing to do is. I'm not saying that as a problem. I'm just saying it's interesting. And I think if it didn't have that level of low-level variability, there wouldn't actually then be that much replayability to the game, because people would solve it. So I like the fact that there is that variability. And yeah, for a short game, the amount of brain power that goes into it for the rules overhead, it's a good ratio. The rules of the game are not that complicated. Now, Devere rulebooks traditionally have been not good. This one is okay. So if you are worried about getting the game because the rulebook isn't good, the rulebook for this one is okay. The iconography is very, very clear. I have no problem with the iconography, other than I remember when I was learning it and I wanted to do the soldier action, which is there. Right, well, this is the soldier action, but that icon does not appear here. I kind of want a big version of that here, and a big version of that here, and a big version of that here. It's not there. Now, bridges, castle, training grounds, I don't know. That was only for my first game.
I mean, I think
There's
there's technically
flags.
some huts. But
Yeah, so for my first game, I struggled to match those icons to places on the board, and it was the same here. The tea house action, which is that icon, is here, but that icon is not here because it's actually that. Other than that, though, the graphic design I think is very clear. I have no problems with the graphic design at all. The bridges are not needed whatsoever, but it's a nice touch. The game is more enjoyable to play because it's got 3D little bridges in, but you don't need them. You could just place the dice on there, but it's just a nice touch. So yeah, I really like the game. Isra and Shay are great designers, and they do a lot of good games together of this sort of complexity level. And I think my opinion on the game has gone up since I've played the 2 games of it today. Because when it first came out, everybody was raving about it. I played it about 5 or 6 times, and I enjoyed it, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as everybody else was saying they enjoyed it. And then I've played a couple of games on Board Game Arena, and now that I've played it here today, I've really enjoyed these 2 games today. So that's my thoughts on it. Stuart, do you want to...
Yeah, I agree with you. It's a nice, quick game once you've played it a few times, but there's still lots of decision making to make, and with only 2 dice per main space, it really you want to get in there quick.
That's why the turn order is really important. Yeah.
Like, if I wait, I can get more resources to make a more powerful move, but will that move be absolutely gone by then? So it's good fun. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, we were 2 hours today, but we were learning the game from the rulebook, and then we were all fumbling our way around the new expansion. So it wouldn't be 2 hours. If we sat and played this again, hour and a quarter. I think, hour for the base game with 9 actions. I think an hour and a quarter, hour and 20. Emily, thoughts? You'd played the original when it came out, or?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So I did really enjoy it when it came out, but to be honest, since replaying it, a bit less.
Okay.
I've not experienced the joy I felt the first time
Right.
that I played it. Maybe because it does feel a bit like it is not as much change as you first think.
Yeah.
But I do like it, and I do really like the addition of the extra resource and colour of dice.
I stand by what I said halfway through, that I would not play with the expansion with first-time players.
yeah.
Now, if you're a heavy Euro gamer, maybe.
Yeah.
But because the game is an hour, play the base game first, learn that, then put in the expansion. Becky?
Yeah. I like that for such a short game, it really hurts my head. Sometimes you get what you want, other times maybe not. But yeah, and just the 9 turns. Yeah, and I think when the base game came out, it was surprisingly cheap as well, which
Yes.
yes, is
Yeah. It was like 20,
Also-
£23 or something like that when it came out.
also good for something that hurts your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. The expansion
Um,
would would you always play with the expansion unless it was with new people? So if you were playing this game, would you say, yeah, I want to use the expansion, or would you leave it out?
I think if I owned it or played it frequently, then yeah, definitely always the expansion. If it's just here and there, then like say earlier today, it took a while for me to remember how to play,
Ditto,
so
yeah.
I'd probably have to do that every single time
Right,
before
okay.
doing the expansion.
Yeah. I think the fact that the base game is now on Board Game Arena, as long as I play it on there every few months, I would feel comfortable always playing with the expansion, assuming that I'm playing with people who've played the base game a lot. And thankfully, when this game came out, which is a year and a half ago now, lots of people in our local group have played this. I mean, when I proposed to you three we were going to play this tonight, you were like, oh yeah, we've all played that. It's very rare for us to find a game that we've all played.
Yeah.
So the advantage that we've got is that you could actually play with the expansion. The chances of there being somebody new at the table is going to be lower. So yeah, I'm keen to play this with some of the people at the club and who really enjoy it and see what they think of it.
All seem to focus on the expansion.
Yeah.
I always do when I'm playing the first game because I want to see what the new stuff's about. But I think next time, maybe leave it. Do what you say, just say, I'm telling you what, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to ignore that completely and I'm just going to do all the new stuff.
Yeah.
But then, like, if we didn't have so many ways to get
The chasing,
Chesham,
yeah.
we might have done something different as well.
It was
Think-
just so hard to get anything.
Yeah,
It
the board
was.
did
Yeah.
play towards that. So
Yeah.
we all went there. But I think if it was a bit more spaced
Yeah,
out.
like, if that was different.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
would
Suddenly
change
the game
everything.
changes
Yeah.
massively.
Yeah.
And like, yeah,
Or that wasn't that.
and like when we played,
Let's say it was. Where's the other time?
Oh, they're here, aren't they?
Yeah, just pick one of those, stick it in. There you go. Oh, yeah, there you go. Different game, and that's it. That's all it takes for the game to be different. Just change a couple of bits.
yeah,
Which is very clever.
It
yeah,
is.
I do like that.
Yeah,
The different scoring ones as well are really good, I think. Like double points there for
Yeah.
Yeah,
a different, obviously, way you're focusing on.
Yeah.
It's good.
it's nice how sort of this sort of bit is quite familiar
To
from
this.
this, but also different.
same costs, same things, just a
Yeah.
different resource. But yeah, I like
So
that.
it didn't feel like that much more of a taxing
Nope.
thing, which is
Yeah.
why it makes me think, well, I think most people you could start with using
Okay.
it, actually, because it's not that different.
Mm. Yeah.
If it was
interesting.
introducing more different concepts, it might be,
Yeah,
because it's quite similar.
yeah, and all the iconography is the same. You've
Yeah.
just got to learn what these do. And the good thing is, in the back of the rule book, they have a full explanation of everything. They don't just let you.
Yeah.
There are some older games where they don't do this, and you just got to work out what the icons mean, which half the time you can, but sometimes you're like, what does that do? Yeah, thankfully everything is explained in here, so that's all good. Anyway, we are all done. Thank you very much to you three for coming over. Thank you to everybody for joining us tonight. And as I mentioned earlier on, this was not a sponsored stream, so a big thank you to all of my patron supporters for funding the channel. All of the advertising revenue from this video and all of my other videos goes to charity, so I can only do that thanks to the support of the Patreon. So yeah, first of 9 streams in the next few days. It's going to be very, very busy. Tomorrow, if you're interested, I will be playing the Anarchy solo. That's happening tomorrow afternoon. And then tomorrow evening, Rob and Chris are coming over and we're playing SETI. Now, I've already covered SETI on the channel, but Rob and Chris have never played it and they've wanted to. And the expansion has just been announced. So I'm doing a SETI playthrough tomorrow night and I'm giving away a copy of the game. Not the expansion because it's not out yet, but if you watch tomorrow night's stream, you can enter a contest and you can win a copy of SETI. So that's happening tomorrow. Other than that, we're all done. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you all later. Bye-bye.